think money right now? Okay, so once you do that, you'll be able to click on that. Those are the brokers, some of the brokers that we use that you can choose from. These are live brokers, but they give you a demo account to use because when you first get in the market, you're still learning. You don't want to use your money, okay? You want to use the fake money. Trust me, you will be grateful, okay? So you can just choose any one you want to choose from. You have Hugo's Way, Trader's Way, and JX. I personally use Hugo's Way. All of them, a broker is a broker. There's nobody that's just special or anything like that. They all do what they're supposed to do. We just use Hugo's Way. So, and then once you do that, you click on that. You'll be able to type in your information, your phone, your email address, and it gives you the account type is automatically going to be in there. You go for it. It's going to ask you to pick your leverage, okay? On here, I have 1 in 500, but it's a demo account. You guys are starting. You guys will learn more about leverage and things of that nature and stuff like that. So at this moment in time, it's not that important, until you guys learn more about exactly what it means and stuff like that, And then ask you how much you want for a deposit in there, and you go and you pick your starter point or like that, just to have $1,000 just to start off with and everything is pretty decent to start. Okay? So does anybody have any questions? Everybody got that? Everybody's cool with that?
What type of money would you start off with?
What type of demo account or trading?
Like in real life?
So I only started with a $50 account. So yeah. You don't need too much. They say you can start with a $100 account. That's the main basis that we have that we suggest everybody starts off with, but it's just a suggestion. I think the lowest that you can over account with, I think, is $10, if I'm not mistaken. It takes a long time to start with $10 and build up, but it's possible because you can invest with just a penny. Like you can enter into a trade with 1 penny. And so I turned 6 cents into $10. I turned just yesterday. I turned 3 cents into $12. So it you don't need much to do it. And I know that doesn't sound like much. We try to go for a penny and then try to turn a penny into $1 or so. That doesn't sound like much, but if you do that a few times, that adds up. That's just the beginning. Yeah, we do offer guidance. We have plans and stuff. We have the compensation, the compounding plan, where you start with 100. You decide how many days you want to try to turn that into 200. You divide that into see how many picks that you guys have learned about picks as you go, many picks and stuff, and you can turn 100 into 200, and then flip that, double that, double that, double that, and in a couple of months, you can have a pretty decent, good account if you stick to the plan and you're doing what you're supposed to. So, yeah, even though it's small, it doesn't take long to, So, okay, so with that being said, we are going to go ahead and have the main attraction come up. Guys, this is my #1 mentor when I first got into the organization. She's the one who really guided me and helped me with everything. She really, really moves with her heart. She's a loving person, ex-military. She has a strong story. Yes, she does. And so without any further ado, I would like to invite Miss Isis Love up here.
Guys, let's keep it back up to Divine, yo. Let's keep it back up to Let me tell you, Divine, along with some of my other community business partners, she's doing amazing things. They're all doing amazing things out here in Savannah. I came down from Atlanta. I'm not even, from here, but when they told me they wanted to present, the money out to the people, and as somebody spoke about before, we kind of like Wakanda Nation, right? The new Black Wall Street, right? right. So, I had to come down from my peeps, and I had to share, an amazing story, just like everybody else, an amazing story. About 16 months ago, I was living out of my truck with my partner. We traveled from Atlanta all the way up to California, just kind of just camping. Was couch surfing. It's kind of like an Airbnb, but it's for like a couch or something like that. So we were doing different things like that. And mind you, I wasn't brought up in a house where finances was the topic. But you know, my parents never talked about investing and saving money and getting assets and gold. That talk never happened in my house, right? And so what I did know was the pawn shop, right? I love my mother, right? But what I did know was, you know, when Christmas would come around, everybody get the Xbox, the Nintendo 64, the PlayStation. Now we'd be excited, but we knew in a couple of days it'd be in a pawn shop, right? So needless to say, money was not in my family. So bringing it back to the living in the car for 16 months, I had like a turning point. I told myself that I cannot continue the cycle. Think about the cycle we be on, that rat race. You know, because most welfare and food stamps go back 3 or 4 generations. The cycle. Same thing. Having an offspring, not teaching them about financial literacy, not teaching them how to prepare themselves. We can't get mad at a white man. You can't get mad at that, right? We have to educate ourselves. That's nobody's fault but ours, right? We have to educate ourselves. So in that moment, I told myself something has to change. And I'm not a religious person, but I am a spiritual person. And so I do believe in a higher power that has, you know, brought us here. But I do believe that we weren't here to work as slaves. I think we came all the way down here to be struggling. There's so much of the earth that not even I have been to, and I'm a world traveler, right? So I know in my heart that we were not here to be slaves, because, you know, not to downplay a job, because we all have to start somewhere, right? But when you think about how they treat the people, you know, when I think about, there's an actor, you think about job, it's a jail operating as a business, right? Operates as a business. So at that moment, I had a friend call me up, and she I just kind of got out of a relationship, right? So I want y'all to hear this funny story. So she calls me up, she's like, hey, 4X, you know, 4X. I was like, I'm not doing nothing for my ex. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know what 4X was. You know, I think my 4X, like, you know, I'm already like, no, I'm not doing nothing for my ex. So, you know, she had to calm me down. She's like, no, it's the foreign exchange market. 4X. So I pulled my britches, right? You know, I heard her out. And by this time, I was kind of using internet at Walmart parking lot or Panera Bread, wherever I could go, you know, do internet. And so I joined. I remember I was in the truck, Walmart, just got some good reception in the spot, and I joined the presentation, sort of like how you guys are getting right now when it was online. And halfway through it, our CFO, her name is Isis Delatorre. And so, you know, every day just meet somebody named Isis, right? And for me, as I said, I'm a spiritual woman. Spirit and God speaks to you through all things. You all are here today because Spirit has spoke through each and every one of you to come here to be the first generational millionaire in your family. If y'all feel that, snap your hands. If y'all feel that, snap your hands. Right? Yes. So I was like, you know what? Sign me up. I don't know what this is, but I know I'm going to take a leap with faith. And I know that if Spirit put this on my path, what do I have to fear? How can we believe in God and be so fearful? Go to church and praise Jesus, but be scared to make different moves. That don't mix. Ask yourself, where is your faith? Where does your faith really lie? Right? Where does your faith really lie? So I joined up, still didn't know what it was, but because our education that I'm going to show you here soon is so basic to advanced. When I mean basic, I mean the training wheels is on, right? The training wheels is literally on, taking you from A to P. So even if you don't understand something, right, the way it's broken down, right, and it's broken down in video form. Let me ask you this. How many of you guys watch YouTube videos? Just a raise of hand. We all do, right? How many of you guys spend about 5 to 10 minutes watching different YouTube videos? Be honest. Okay. All right, cool. Because this is a conversation, not a presentation. Okay? So I want us to conversate. So with that being said, imagine this. Can we pull up for me? See, the education is 3 hours long. That's it. It can take you it's only 3 hours. That can take you one day, right? If you a go-getter, you like, look, you know, after ISIS and present that to me, yo, I'm gonna finish this all night. You can do it in 3 days. You can do it in 6 days and 30 minutes, whatever it is, right? But if you really want to get started, head in, you can be making money in 72 hours, right? So let's get back to what Forex really, really is, right? So I told you it was a foreign exchange market. So imagine this. I want y'all to use imagination real quick. Use imagination. We all going to, where y'all want to travel to out of the state? Where we going? All down. I don't know where they said we going. Just because I don't know. We going, right? I know it's hot. I know it's a beach. It sounds like it, right? It sounds like it. So we going there, right? We got our American money. We ready. We hungry. We ready to check in the hotel. But wait a minute, we got American money. We can't use American money there. We in Abu Dhabi. You know, we there. So what do? We take our money and we exchange it for their currency, right? And depending on the value, supply and demand, right? So example, let me give you an example. There's an orange juice, it's bad. It ain't that much left of it. Supply is low. So that means the price is going to be up high because everybody want that orange juice. It's the same thing with currency. So when we get there, either our American dollar is stronger than their currency, so we end up getting more than what we actually gave. We may break even if it's even, or we may lose out on money. Just depends. That's all the Forex market is, right? So let me ask you this: anybody have a bank account? You got a bank account? All got a bank account, right? Right. So here's the thing: whether you get started tonight with us trading, I'm gonna tell you one thing: we all work hard for our money. Time is your greatest asset. You can't get time back. I'm 31 years young. I can't get 22 back. I wish I could get 22 back. 22. Good. I was out in Germany. Woo! Woo! You ain't never been to Germany. Woo! But you can't get that back. You can't get your childhood back. So needless to say, you're trading your time for energy, and then the banks turn around and trade your money on the Forex market. Have you ever tried to catch a check and it took about 3 days to clear? Y'all ever ask why? Ever really honestly ask why? We have to start asking why, especially when we give these people our money. How are we just gonna hand over money and we don't know what they're doing with it? Next time you go to the bank, ask them. And if they don't know, make sure you get them on our next presentation so they can know what's going on, right? So